2026 Toyota RAV4 marks the next big step in Toyota's long-running success story. A vehicle that blends practicality, technology, and efficiency in a way that feels both familiar and refreshingly new. For years, the RAV4 has been one of the best-selling SUVs on the planet. But this sixth generation takes that reputation and refines it with smarter engineering, sharper looks, and a much more premium driving experience. Right away, the exterior makes a strong impression. The new design language is bolder and more aerodynamic, featuring a wider stance, sleek LED headlights, and a more sculpted body. The front grille is inspired by Toyota's latest design direction, confident yet clean, while the rear end carries a more athletic look with new taillight signatures and a subtly extended roof spoiler. The body lines flow smoothly for better aerodynamics, improving both fuel efficiency and noise reduction on the highway. Larger wheel options and fresh color choices, including several two-tone finishes, help the RAV4 stand out in a crowded SUV segment. Under the hood, Toyota offers a choice of powertrains designed to satisfy both performance seekers and eco-conscious drivers. The standard 2.5-liter dynamic force engine delivers a solid mix of power and efficiency, paired with a refined 8-speed automatic transmission. But the real stars are the hybrid and plug-in hybrid variants. The updated RAV4 Hybrid offers even better fuel economy and smoother acceleration, while the 2026 RAV4 Prime, Toyota's plug-in hybrid, pushes things further with more horsepower, extended electric-only range, and faster charging times. Toyota has tuned the suspension for a smoother, more composed ride, and its all-wheel drive system has been enhanced to provide greater traction and stability across snow, rain, or rough terrain. Inside, the cabin has been completely transformed to feel more premium and tech-forward. The dashboard layout is simpler but more elegant, with a new floating touchscreen interface, now available up to 14 inches, running Toyota's latest multimedia system. It's faster, more intuitive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The materials feel richer than ever before. Soft touch surfaces, improved seat cushioning, and available leather-trimmed upholstery make long drives noticeably more comfortable. Toyota has also expanded the RAV4's cabin space with clever packaging, ensuring that passengers in both rows have generous legroom and cargo volume that remains among the best in its class. The digital instrument cluster, ambient lighting options, and panoramic sunroof all add to the sense of sophistication. Toyota has also focused on sound insulation, meaning the cabin stays quiet even at highway speeds. Storage compartments have been redesigned to fit modern needs. Think wireless charging pads, multiple USB-C ports, and even integrated storage solutions for laptops or tablets. In terms of safety and technology, the 2026 RAV4 comes equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 as standard across all trims. This includes advanced features like adaptive cruise control with lane tracing assist, intersection detection, pedestrian and cyclist recognition, and emergency steering assist. A new 360-degree camera system and a digital rearview mirror give drivers better visibility and confidence in tight parking situations. Performance-wise, the RAV4 feels more responsive than ever. The steering is sharper, and Toyota's engineers have fine-tuned the chassis for improved handling. On the highway, it's smooth and composed. Around corners, it feels balanced and planted. The hybrid and plug-in hybrid models deliver instant torque and brisk acceleration, proving that efficiency doesn't have to come at the cost of fun. For outdoor enthusiasts, the Adventure and TRD off-road trims return with upgrades. These variants include a reinforced suspension, higher ground clearance, all-terrain tires, and drive modes optimized for mud, sand, and snow. The RAV4 can even tow up to 3,500 pounds when properly equipped, enough for a small trailer, jet skis, or camping gear. What really makes the 2026 RAV4 special is how seamlessly it blends innovation with everyday usability. It's the kind of SUV that works just as well for daily commutes as it does for weekend road trips. Toyota has also future-proofed the model by improving its hybrid systems and adding over-the-air software update capability, meaning your RAV4 can stay up to date for years to come. In many ways, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 represents the sweet spot of modern SUV design, efficient yet powerful, stylish yet practical, and packed with technology without feeling overwhelming. It's clear that Toyota isn't just updating a bestseller. It's redefining what a compact SUV can be in the modern era. Whether you're drawn to its hybrid power, family-friendly comfort, or rugged versatility. The new RAV4 proves once again why it remains a benchmark in its class, and it's poised to stay that way well into the future. The 2026 Genesis GV90 marks the brand's most ambitious step yet, a bold leap into the world of full-size electric luxury SUVs. It's the flagship model for Genesis EV lineup, combining cutting-edge technology, stunning Korean design philosophy, and performance that puts it in direct competition with high-end rivals like the BMW iX, Mercedes EQS SUV, and even the Tesla Model X. But unlike many of its competitors, the GV90 isn't just chasing numbers, it's redefining what quiet, confident luxury should feel like in an all-electric age. From the very first glance, the GV90 commands attention. Its presence is unmistakably upscale, yet elegant and restrained. The signature Genesis crest grille, now closed off for aerodynamic efficiency, integrates seamlessly with ultra-slim two-line LED headlights, a design cue that has become synonymous with the brand. The proportions are grand, with a long wheelbase, a smooth roofline, and sculpted fenders that flow naturally into the rear lights, echoing the front's dual-line motif. The design balances strength and serenity, expressing both power and grace in every curve. Flush door handles, active aero elements, and a sleek underbody contribute to outstanding aerodynamics, maximizing range and efficiency. Powering the GV90 is an advanced dual-motor all-wheel drive system built on Hyundai Motor Group's EM platform, an evolution of the EGMP architecture. Depending on the trim, power output can exceed 500 horsepower, delivering instantaneous torque and rapid acceleration that rivals performance sedans. Genesis engineers have prioritized smoothness and refinement, ensuring that acceleration feels effortless rather than aggressive. The battery pack is expected to deliver up to 300-350 miles of range on a full charge, supported by an 800-volt charging system that can recharge from 10 to 80% in under 20 minutes using a DC fast charger. There's also vehicle-to-load capability, allowing owners to power external devices, from camping equipment to home appliances, directly from the car's battery. Inside, the GV90 feels more like a private lounge than a traditional SUV. Genesis calls its design philosophy the beauty of white space, inspired by Korean architecture and minimalism. The cabin is open, calm, and beautifully detailed. High-quality materials, sustainable leathers, real wood trims, polished metal accents, and recycled fabrics create an atmosphere that feels handcrafted. The centerpiece is a massive panoramic OLED display that stretches across the dashboard, integrating the digital instrument cluster and infotainment screen into one seamless unit. Beneath it sits a sleek control bar with haptic feedback for climate and media functions, reducing clutter while maintaining tactile precision. Seating comfort is exceptional. The GV90 offers available executive second-row seats with full recline, leg rests, massage functions, and individual entertainment screens. Even the third row, often an afterthought in luxury SUVs, provides generous space thanks to the EV platform's flat-floor design. A premium sound system developed in collaboration with Bang & Olufsen delivers an immersive 3D audio experience, while active noise cancellation ensures the cabin remains whisper-quiet even at highway speeds. Ambient lighting, customizable in dozens of colors, and an available panoramic roof further enhance the sense of serenity. Technology is a central part of the GV90 experience. The infotainment system runs the latest version of Genesis connected services, with AI-driven voice recognition, advanced navigation, and seamless over-the-air software updates. The augmented reality head-up display projects key information directly onto the windshield, while a new generation digital key allows owners to unlock and start the vehicle using only their smartphone or smartwatch. There's also advanced driver assist technology under the Genesis Highway Driving Pilot system, offering hands-free semi-autonomous driving in certain conditions. When it comes to safety, the GV90 leaves nothing to chance. It's equipped with an extensive suite of driver assistance features, including blind spot collision avoidance, forward collision warning with junction assist, lane keeping and centering, adaptive cruise control with machine learning, and even a remote smart parking feature that allows the car to park itself while the driver stands outside. The structural rigidity of the chassis, reinforced battery protection, and multiple sensor systems ensure the highest levels of occupant safety. Driving the GV90 is an experience defined by balance and control. Despite its size, the SUV feels composed and agile, thanks to adaptive air suspension and electronic torque vectoring. The ride adjusts automatically depending on road conditions, offering a cushiony glide over rough surfaces and firm precision during spirited driving. The center of gravity is low due to the battery placement, giving the GV90 remarkable stability around corners. Whether cruising silently through city streets or gliding down a highway, the GV90 delivers a sense of effortless power and tranquility. Beyond performance and comfort, the GV90 represents the future direction of Genesis as a luxury EV brand. It's a statement of what Korean luxury can achieve, a blend of artistry, technology, and emotional connection. It's not just about being fast or futuristic. It's about creating a sanctuary that moves with purpose and grace. The 2026 Genesis GV90 isn't merely another electric SUV. It's the realization of a vision. A flagship built for those who appreciate design that tells a story, technology that serves the driver, and craftsmanship that resonates with authenticity. It stands as one of the most refined and emotionally engaging electric SUVs in the world, setting a new benchmark for what luxury mobility should feel like in the coming decade. When you first see the Leapmotor D19, you realize this isn't just another electric SUV. It's a statement. It stretches over 5 meters with a wheelbase that exceeds 3 meters, giving it proportions more often seen in high-end luxury vehicles. The design uses Leapmotor's Technology Natural Aesthetics 2.0 language, which means sharp, clean surfaces, flush door handles, a huge taillight bar nearly 2 meters wide made up of thousands of LED units, and subtle cues like a 3-stage headlamp cluster and active aero elements at the front. The effect is modern, bold, and unmistakably premium. Slide inside and the feeling holds up. The cabin is spacious thanks to the long body and smart packaging. And you'll immediately notice the digital-first interface, a wide digital cockpit, large infotainment screen, and software architecture built for over-the-air updates. Materials are upgraded too. You're looking at refined finishes, generous insulation, and a quiet, calm ambience. If you're buying an SUV for your family, your road trips, or simply for everyday comfort, the D19 gives you that feeling of stepping into something special. Under the skin, Leapmotor has pulled out big guns. There are 2 main variants, an all-electric BEV version and an extended-range electric EREV version. The BEV uses a large 115 kWh battery pack with an 800+ V or even 1000 V architecture in some reports, and claims a CLTC range of up to 720 kilometers roughly in ideal conditions. The EREV version uses an 80.3 kWh battery with a smaller, onboard petrol generator to extend range beyond the pure electric envelope. In that case, you get over 500 km of electric only. Driving before the petrol engine might be needed. Both setups position the D19 to deliver very serious range for the size of the vehicle. Performance numbers are equally impressive. The BEV version's power output is quoted around 540 kW, which translates into roughly 724 horsepower, with 0-100 km/h times under 3 to 4 seconds in some trims. The EREV version is less extreme but still strong, with around 400 kW, around 536 HP, and 0-100 km/h in the sub-5-second class. That means this SUV doesn't just look big and comfortable. It can move with real authority when asked. Charging and practicality-wise, the high-voltage architecture pushes fast-charging speeds into the same league as the best EVs. For example, in the BEV version, you might get 350 kilometers of range in around 15 minutes of DC fast charging under optimal conditions. That kind of figure really turns what we think of as long road trip into something much more feasible. The EREV version adds another layer of reassurance. Even if you can't find a charger, you still have that petrol generator backup. But a car like this isn't just about straight-line speed or huge range. It's how well it works day to day. From the reports, the D19 includes advanced driver assistance systems, LiDAR and radar hardware, dual-domain compute with dual Qualcomm Snapdragon 8797 chips and lots of computing power, 1280 tops is quoted, to handle both the intelligent cockpit and advanced driving assistance. That means things like lane keeping, adaptive cruise, automated parking, and more can work at a high level. For everyday drivers, that means more confidence, less stress, and an upgraded feeling of safety and sophistication. On the ride and handling front, for an SUV of this size, Leapmotor hasn't treated it like a lazy cruiser only. The chassis employs double-chamber air suspension, CDC damping, continuously variable damping, in some reports, high-performance tires, and a structural design boasting very high torsional rigidity. The result? You still get the kind of smooth insulation you want in a luxury vehicle, and the capability to corner with poise, body roll well controlled, and the kind of driving feel that makes a big SUV less intimidating. That means commuting, family duties, or spirited drives all become more pleasurable. Let's talk features and unique selling points, USPs, what sets the D19 apart. First, the value proposition. Leapmotor aims to offer luxury flagship performance and features at a price point that undercuts many established brands. That alone makes the D19 intriguing. Second, the dual variant strategy already mentioned, BEV plus eRev, gives buyers flexibility depending on how they drive and charge. Third, the sheer ambition of the tech, from the in-house software, premium materials, huge interior space for potentially 6 or 7 seats, to the ultra-fast architecture means this is not just a brick with 4 wheels. And fourth, premium touches you don't always see. For example, the D19 includes things like an onboard oxygen generator. Yes, really, aimed at high-altitude travel in certain markets. That kind of feature might sound exotic, but it speaks to how Leapmotor wants to differentiate. From a user's standpoint, imagine taking this car on a weekend getaway. You pack the family and luggage, you hit the highway. You enjoy near-silent EV driving. You charge in a short stop. You arrive at your destination with space to spare, comfort that rivals premium SUVs, and a confidence that you won't be caught out by range anxiety. Then you head back into the city the next day for daily errands and enjoy the quiet, refined cabin and advanced tech as you navigate traffic and parking. The D19 is designed to do all that, plus deliver the excitement of acceleration and performance when you want it. Of course, no car is perfect, and there will be trade-offs. A flagship size means large dimensions. Parking and tight city maneuvers may require more awareness than smaller SUVs. Charging infrastructure may still vary by region, so actual fast charging times could differ. And while Leapmotor's ambition is clear, buyer perception and service network may need time to catch up depending on market. But if you're looking for something that combines size, luxury, advanced tech, serious driving performance, and flexible electric architecture, the Leapmotor D19 is a bold contender. In summary, the Leapmotor D19 for 2026 is a full-size electric SUV that pushes boundaries in range, performance, technology, and value. It doesn't ask you to trade off between premium comfort and efficiency. It gives you both. If you've been waiting for an SUV that feels luxurious, smart, fast, and versatile, without going to the highest price tiers of established luxury brands, this is one to keep on your radar. When the Zongheng G700 comes into view, you immediately sense this is no ordinary SUV. Its squared-off muscular proportions are unmistakable, long wheelbase, broad shoulders, strong stance. The design draws from classic off-road roots yet adds modern touches, flush-mounted details, strong character lines, and a look that says luxury meets capability. From the wide stance to the side-hinged tailgate and external spare wheel, it carries the attitude of an adventure vehicle, but the finish and technology hint at premium aspirations. Slide into the cabin and the sense of refinement continues. The interior aims high, expansive screens, upscale materials, generous space. There's a big sweeping digital display for the driver, a large central infotainment screen, and optional rear passenger screens in some trims. Soft touch surfaces, leather or Napa leather seating, ambient lighting and craftsmanship all contribute to a feeling of being in a high-end vehicle rather than a routine SUV. At the same time, controls remain familiar and user-friendly. You don't need an advanced knowledge of cars to feel right at home behind the wheel. Under the bonnet, the G700's powertrain is a major talking point. It uses a plug-in hybrid system, PHEV, combining a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine with electric motors, delivering very high total output. hundreds of kilowatts of power, and over 1,000 Newton-meters of torque in its top specification. That means the G700 can accelerate with surprising urgency for its size, transforming what might be a bulky SUV into something far more dynamic. The battery offers meaningful electric-only range, while the hybrid setup extends overall driving range significantly. The company claims up to around 1,400 km combined range in certain configurations, which is exceptionally high for this type of vehicle. Driving it, you sense the dual personality. On paved roads, the ride is comfortable. Composed and capable of quite refined daily use. Off the beaten path, the SUV flips into a different mode. Ground clearance, wading depth, protective bodywork, and intelligent all-terrain systems all signal it's built to go beyond just city and highway driving. Approach, departure angles, robust underbody protection, and hydraulic capabilities in selected trims suggest the G700 can handle serious terrain. Indeed, one of the headline moments for this vehicle was a demonstration of amphibious capability, a feat more common in concept vehicles than ones about to hit the road. Technology and features: the G700 is generous. Advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, with LiDAR or radar-based sensors, are present in higher trims, offering semi-autonomous driving modes, highway assist, off-road assistance, and other automation. In-car connectivity, infotainment, and comfort features reflect a luxury SUV mindset. Multi-zone climate control, massage seats, premium audio systems, panoramic roofs, large cargo capacity, and versatile seating layouts, including 5- and 6-seat versions, all help it appeal to families, adventurers, and luxury buyers alike. But what really sets the G700 apart are its unique selling points. First, the scale and ambition of its off-road hybrid design, luxury, size, power, and ruggedness in one package. Second, the extreme range claims and advanced hybrid technology mean you're not forced into compromises between efficiency and capability. Third, the interior technology and comfort levels show this is as much about premium experience as it is about rugged performance. Fourth, the price, in its home market, is surprisingly competitive compared to legacy luxury SUVs offering similar size and features, making it a disruptor in its segment. For a typical driver considering this SUV, imagine taking it on a weekend getaway with family and friends. You load up gear, you navigate highways, then dirt tracks, loaded or empty, and the vehicle handles both with composure and confidence. On the return, you make use of comfort features, enjoy a refined cabin, and know you've got the flexibility of hybrid electric driving for everyday use. If you're someone who wants a large SUV that doesn't feel like a compromise in either luxury or capability, the G700 ticks a lot of boxes. No car is perfect, though. Large size means maneuvering and parking will require awareness. Fuel or charging infrastructure might vary by region, and service network or resale value may be less established compared with long-standing brands, depending on market. But if you're looking for something bold, capable, premium, and different, the Jetour Zongheng G700 is definitely one to keep an eye on. In sum, the Jetour Zongheng G700 2026 presents a compelling package. Heavy on ambition, rich in features, strong in both luxury and off-road credentials. It's not just a large SUV wanting to fit in, it wants to stand out. Whether you value tech, comfort, performance, or adventure capability, this vehicle aims to deliver across the board. When you first see the new venue, you'll notice right away that it has grown up. It's still compact enough to handle city life, but the proportions, the presence, the finish, they all feel more premium than ever. The front end features split LED lighting, a refined grille, and sharper character lines that give it a more confident look. The side profile keeps the clean, upright stance that works so well for a small SUV, but adds new touches like pronounced wheel arches, two-tone wheels, and roof rails that hint at a bit of adventure. At the rear, the connected LED light bar stretches the width, and the bumper design and spoiler give it a modern silhouette rather than just being the little SUV. These styling changes aren't mere tweaks. They give the venue a personality that says, I'm compact, yes, but I don't compromise on quality or style. Step inside, and the transformation continues. The cabin immediately feels more contemporary. You've got a sweeping digital display, combining the driver's cluster and the central screen, which helps modernize the space. Materials feel better than before, more soft-touch surfaces, ambient lighting, refined trims. The seats have been redesigned, and you'll find more space in the rear seats thanks to smarter packaging, more legroom, better headroom, more comfort overall. The center console is cleaner, with a drive mode selector, an electronic parking brake, and wireless charging among the slicker touches. You'll also find that conveniences like ventilated seats in higher trims, panoramic sunroof options, and a 360-degree camera system are no longer reserved only for big, expensive SUVs. They're filtering down into this compact class. What that means for most drivers is you're getting more luxury, more tech, in a smaller, more city-friendly package. Under the bonnet, the next-gen Venue sticks with proven engine options, which is good news because it means reliability remains a strength while the rest of the car is upgraded. You'll get a naturally aspirated 1.2-liter petrol in entry-level models, a 1.0-liter turbo petrol in the mid-range, which brings noticeably stronger performance, and in some markets a 1.5-liter diesel. Transmission choices vary by market and engine, but expect manuals and dual-clutch or automatic options. The key point: you don't have to give up efficiency for all the new improvements. For everyday driving in town, the Venue will feel light, responsive, easy to drive. For highway or more spirited outings, the turbo version gives a bit of extra punch. And while it won't feel like a sports car, that's exactly the point. It finds the balance between fun to drive and practical. And that's what many buyers in this segment want. Driving-wise, the improvements show up in ride comfort, noise insulation, and overall dynamics. The suspension tuning has clearly had more attention. Road imperfections are handled more smoothly. Body roll is controlled better than in previous generations, and the cabin stays quieter. The upright stance, compact size, and good visibility make it ideal for city driving and parking, while the upgraded chassis feel keeps it comfortable on longer trips. And the improved safety and technology systems give the driver more confidence. More advanced driver assist, better sensors, more refined equipment. On the technology and feature front, the new Venue raises the bar. Dual 12.3-inch screens are now in play for some markets, bringing the dashboard into the modern era. You'll have wireless connectivity for Apple, CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, connected car features, and a new steering wheel design that feels high quality and modern. The ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, suite gets upgraded as well. In certain trims, you'll find Level 2 features: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping plus centering, 360-degree cameras, blind spot monitoring, and more. Safety is clearly not an afterthought in this model. From a buyer's perspective, that means you're getting technology that makes driving easier, safer, and more comfortable. Whether you're navigating city traffic, doing a weekend run, or just want peace of mind, let's talk unique selling points, those things that set this car apart. First, it offers a very strong value proposition. Large car features such as premium materials, advanced tech, big displays, and refined interiors are usually reserved for more expensive models. Here you're getting many of them in a compact form. Second, the scaling down in size, compared to bigger SUVs, means lower running costs, easier parking, better everyday usability, but without feeling cheap. Third, this next-gen Venue makes no apologies for wanting to feel more premium. It delivers upscale touches rather than just being budget. And fourth, it gives buyers flexibility. If you drive mostly in the city, you're comfortable. If you occasionally take longer trips, the car is well up to the task. If you imagine yourself as a typical buyer, perhaps someone living in a busy city but occasionally escaping to the outskirts, someone who wants practicality, style, technology, and good value, this car ticks a lot of those boxes. You'll appreciate that it's compact enough for tight streets, yet comfortable enough for daily commutes and even longer journeys. You'll feel premium when you slide in, hear the quality around you, and use the latest features. And you'll know you're getting something that delivers more than you might expect in its class. Of course, there are trade-offs. If you're looking for full off-road capability or massive towing capacity, this is not aimed at you. If you want the fastest performance in the segment, the turbo petrol helps, but you're still in the compact class. And depending on your market, the price will go up for the higher trims. More features cost more. But for what it aims to be, a smart, stylish, tech-rich compact SUV, the Venue achieves it in a strong way. In summary, The next generation Hyundai Venue for 2026 is not just an incremental update, it's a thoughtful evolution. It blends city-friendly size and usability with design, tech, comfort, and driving dynamics that make it feel more grown-up than ever. If you're shopping in the compact SUV segment and want something more than the bare minimum, something that gives you modern looks, premium feel, smart tech, and everyday usability, this is a very compelling option.